Portland, the Foster Powell neighborhood, a black man named Daryl Preston, who runs a food truck or a food cart, is at his cart doing his thing. He's on his phone with his wife when a white man walks up behind him and begins to mercilessly beat him while yelling racial slurs. And I mean, he was beating him to kill him. There is video. I'm not going to show you the beating part, but we get a good look at the guy. Daryl Preston, the victim. I can't even show you the aftermath photos because they would get this video pulled down. They are horrific. That guy quite literally tried to beat him to death in broad daylight at a busy intersection and seemed to only stop because people were honking. Well, to make matters worse, this wasn't initially being investigated as a hate crime. And when questioned on that, police were like, well, when we showed up, he had locked himself in his cart. He didn't want to talk to us. Then he did. Then he locked himself back in his cart again. If you saw the pictures of him, you would understand. Like, eyes completely shut, couldn't really speak, bleeding, beaten, traumatized, scared. Of course, he didn't want to talk to anyone. He was probably still feeling like he might die. They're investigating it as a hate crime now, though. So here's what I would like to happen. I want someone to give the information to police, or you just don't want to talk to the police. Give it to me. I will gladly convey the information and keep you anonymous. But Portland, I really want to know.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would give a shout out to Tizzy Entertainment or Tizzy ENT for this story. I did a video about the situation. I just didn't know who the victim was until he identified who the victim was. His name is Daryl Preston. Now, Daryl Preston, he basically was beaten up, and just like I said, the pictures that he was talking about, it wouldn't be on social media because both TikTok and YouTube would take it down. That's how horrific the pictures were. And the thing of it is that this cowardly of a man that walks in the streets of Portland, they need to find out who this guy is. Now, you notice that I believe Portland PD will know who he is, but they're protecting him for some reason. And we will all know why. Now, he owns a food truck or a food cart, right? Mind his own business. Talk to his wife when this guy allegedly, literally beat him senseless. And he was so bad that I'm telling you, the pictures were horrific. You couldn't even hardly see his eyes is just, you couldn't, it's like he's a blind man. That's how bad it is. But noticing you got cameras, and you know Portland PD are basically seeing a picture of this man. Ladies and gentlemen, this white guy beat this black man up, walking away like nothing happened. If it wasn't for these wasn't for these guys that drove cars, honked the horns, they stop, he would have killed this man. But it shows you that white supremacists are already invaded Portland, Oregon. They are. And you notice that they're doing softer targets. Now the dude Daryl Preston was caught off guard when he was attacked. Because all he did, he was the owner of food cart. And then this cowardly of a man want to attack him. So again, I would give a shout out again, Tizzy Entertainment or Tizzy ENT for this update. But hopefully Portland PD will identify this guy. But I believe in my heart, and that's why I know how Portland police officers are. They knew who this guy is, but won't reveal the identity for protection reasons. Y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments. I'll talk to you in my next video. This is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.